We continue with our reflection on Jesus as the Good Shepherd. And as a Good Shepherd, Jesus would always lead us to a greener pasture of holiness of life. He would keep us in contact with Him and in connection with the Father. And He sees to it that we are okay, we are all right. In our soul, in everything. We just have to ask ourselves, as Christians, as believers, how did we receive the Word of God in our lives? We are given the gift of faith. But the question is, how have we nurtured the gift of faith that God has given us and Jesus has kept nurturing through the sacraments that we receive in the church? We can just compare ourselves to those people of the Old Testament, the Israelites, particularly those people who were taken out by Moses from Egypt. When they were in the wilderness, they were complaining. They were murmuring. And they were asking Moses that we should have not left Egypt because we will die here in the wilderness. We have nothing to eat. It's better for us to die where there's a grave for us there in Egypt. But Moses keeps on reminding them that God is with them. And in fact, God would make miracles in order to show to the people that God is with them. And in our time, we have to realize that God is also with us, even in this time of crisis. There are many crises in our lives. External crisis, just like illness, sickness, the pandemic, this kind of isolation that we are experiencing because of the virus. But there are also internal conflicts within us, internally within the family, and even in the church. Some issues in matters of discipline, in matters of faith. And this is the reason why we have those saints who are defenders of the faith, of the Christian faith, just like Saint Laurence of Brindisi, who would continue to fight for the unity of the church with his counter-reformation. He was known as a doctor, a theologian, a contributor to the teachings of the church with his volumes of books that he has written in order to defend the teaching and the unity of the church. And we face the same crisis in our time. How have we received the Word of God? How have we nurtured them and contribute to the defense of the unity of the church and of the teaching of the church? Let us ask the Lord to bless us, to guide us, that may the Christian faith and the seed of faith that God has given us be nurtured in our lives through the intercession of our saint for today, Saint Laurence of Brindisi. May God bless us all.